Hello. In the last lecture, we were seeing that how to change the sentence from direct to indirect speech. We were learning about the tenses. When the tense reporting verb is in the past tense, what changes we have to make. Now today, say I have given you the sentences, but the tense and the list of the tenses and how they are going to change. Now today I am giving you the changes, same changes, but how in the shortcut method it is. That means if the reporting verb is in the past tense, okay? If the reporting verb is in the past tense, we have to make the following changes in the verb. That is am or is will change to was. Am or is will change to what. That means present tense will change to past tense, what we had seen last lecture. Are will change to where. Has or had, that is in the perfect tense. Simple perfect, present perfect tense will change to past perfect tense. That means has and have will change to have. Then we had seen that will or shall. That means yesterday we are not, last lecture we are not saying it. So will or shall, which is in the future tense, it will change into would. Will change to would, and remember that shall will also change to would. Shall will never change into should. This is where young children are prone to make the mistake. Will change to would. Most of the children change shall to should, but then what its function, the should works as a model auxiliary, functions as a model auxiliary there. So please keep in mind that will and shall will always change to would. It will never change to should. Then do or does, which we use in the present tense, it will change to did. Was or were, this we use in the simple past tense. Okay, I had told last lecture was and were, that is in the past tense, will change to simple past tense, will change to past perfect tense. So past tense was and were, can keep it as it is must, or you can change it to had to. Must shows compulsion, here must will remain must, or it will change to had to. Can will change to could. Okay, and if there is shall or should, there won't be any changes. Now see, we will take one example of this. See, reporting verb. We have seen if the reporting verb is in the present tense, we don't have to make the changes in the tense. But if the reporting verb is in the past tense, we are making the changes. So just see this example. He said to Lena. Okay, he said to Lena, you are great. Now he told Lena. There again one more thing is there. Here children use their told to. Told never use to after told. Then see, he told Lena. No, you will not write it as he told to Lena. He told to Lena will be considered as a grammatical mistake. He told Lena that she was great. Okay, see now. He said, because when these two people are given, one who is speaking, he, with whom is speaking, Lena. So when the two persons who are speaking are mentioned there, instead of said, you can use told. Now he told Lena, then you are removing the inverted commas, you are using there that conjunction, then you, because it is denoted for related to Lena, you have used here the pronoun she. And R will change to, because it is she singular pronoun, it will change to was. R will not change, though it is given, R will change to were. But remember that it is used as a singular, and so R will change to was. She was. We never use she were. So you are will change to she was. Why? Because you is related to Lena. She was great, and then you will give your full stop. Remember that all the sentences in the indirect speech will always end with the full stop, right? So this is regarding the assertive sentence. The sentences in the inverted commas are all assertive. That time we are making these, or we make these changes at that time. Now suppose, what I can see, there are different kinds of sentences are there. There are assertive sentences, then there are interrogative sentences, then there is exclamatory sentence as well as the imperative sentence. I told you in the previous lecture, these changes means there are many changes according to the types of sentences. So we will move on to the types of sentence. That is, we'll take second type. We are done with the assertive. Now we'll do with the interrogative sentence. Interrogative sentence always ends with the question mark. So if the sentence ends with the question mark, it will know that it is an interrogative sentence. Now there are first reporting verb. Okay, reporting verb we always use asked, or even you can use inquired. Okay, reporting verb will be asked. Then next, remember that there are two types of interrogative sentence. One interrogative sentence we call it as verbal question, right? One type is verbal question. In the verbal question, or it is also known as the yes/no type question. Verbal question will always begin with the helping verb, that is am, is, are, was, were, do, does, did, has, had, then will, shall, etc. Okay, these are all helping verb, and where the verbal question always begin with the different forms of to be, that is helping verb. Now, if you see, am I right? Your answer will be, you're asking, am I right? Then the answer will be yes or no. We always use, may I come in? That is a verbal question. Because may I come in? Answer will be yes or no. So it is a verbal question. So there are two types of, one first is the verbal question. And the second type is the WH question. With the questions which begin with the WH word. That is what, when, where, how, then which will end, etc. Okay. Now what happened here? See, in this your answer will be yes or no. But when WH question will be there, and if it begins with what and all, what or where, then you have to answer it in complete sentence. You cannot answer it in yes no type. So these questions which you have to answer in a complete sentence and will begin with the WH word, they are called as the WH question. Okay, they are known as the WH question. I'll just give here in the bracket few examples. Like, see here, verbal questions begin with the do. Will take few: do, does, did, has, had, etc. Okay, and here WH question begin with what, when, where, which, how, etc. These questions are answered as yes, no. They are also known as yes, no question. And these questions you have to answer in a complete statement. So the rules change. A few very minute changes are there in the questions reporting speed when you are changing from direct to indirect according to these types of question. So first thing, keep in mind, reporting verb you will be using as asked only for whether it is a verbal question or it is a WH question. Then now conjunction, that means you are joining the sentence. Once you have written the reporting verb, the second statement you are taking out the reported speech from the inverted comma, you are joining it with a conjunction. So that conjunction will be, if it is a verbal question, you have to use if or whether. What which you will be using? If or whether. If it is a verbal question, if the question begins with the helping verb and the answer is yes, no type. Then second type is WH question. Then WH question I told it will begin with the WH word, and then you have to use the WH word as the conjunction. WH word, the same word. If it begins with the what, you will use the word what as the conjunction. If your question begins with which, you will use the word which as the WH word as the conjunction. Now remember, see here. The judge said to the man. Who is speaking? Judge. With whom is speaking? Man. What is the question? Did you steal the watch? Now, did you steal the watch? The man, if he is to answer, he will answer it yes or no, right? The answer will be yes or no. That means it is a verbal question, okay? And what we have to learn now, if it is a verbal question, conjunction, your reporting verb we are using ask, then the conjunction we will use if or whether. Any one of these you can use it. Now see, the judge said to the man, did you steal the watch? The judge is asking. It is an interrogative sentence. So the judge asked the man. Now because it is a verbal question, you can use if, or if you wish, you can use here whether. If he. Now how you steal the watch? You is related to the man. So it will be changed to pronoun he. Steal, see, here, did you steal? It is a past tense, and therefore it is had and stolen. If he had stolen the watch. Okay, these changes will go according to the changes in the tenses. So the judge asked the man if he had stolen the watch. Then next is what happens if we have learned about the WH question. If it is a WH question, conjunction we have to use it as a WH word. The prince said to his people. This is the statement. The prince said to his people, why are you so sorrowful? Now it is again a question mark. That means it is an interrogative question. That means it is an interrogative question. But what type of interrogative question it is? It begins with why. Understand? It begins with why. That is a WH word. And when the question begins with the WH word, which word we have to use as a conjunction? The same WH word. Now see, the prince said to his people. Because interrogative sentence, we use here the reporting verb as asked. The prince asked his people. Now the same word we are using as the you are. So you is related to the people. That is many, plural form. Therefore you will change to they. Are has changed to were. See, every time keep in mind, whichever type of sentence you are getting, you will first change it to the assertive, and assertive will change into indirect. That means see, here why. Now it is are you so sorrowful, right? Why we have taken. Now this here it is. This is the statement. Are you so sorrowful? Now are you? Here this is the interrogative sentence. So first it is a helping verb and then it is a pronoun or the subject. Now you have to interchange the order of this helping verb and the subject. How it will become in that? It is this structure is in the interrogative sentence. This way you will use it in the interrogative sentence. Now you are changing it into assertive. How it will be? You are so sorrowful. Okay. Now this has changed. Interrogative sentence we have changed into assertive. Now see, you is related to people, right? You is related to people, so it will change to they. Are will change to were, and then so sorrowful. So how see why they were so sorrowful. So just keep in mind, always remember any type of sentence, whichever type of sentence you get for changing into indirect speech, first change it into assertive and then change assertive into indirect. Apply all the rules of the indirect speech and change it into indirect speech. So see, the prince said to his people, why are you so sorrowful? It will change to the prince asked his people why they were so sorrowful. This is we have done with the interrogative type. The next which type of sentence is remaining now? We have still to do with the exclamatory sentence as well as the imperative sentence. Now we'll just see with the exclamatory sentence. What is an exclamatory sentence? Exclamatory sentence always expresses our feelings or emotions. That is called as the exclamatory sentence. Exclamatory sentence always has a exclamation mark, right? Exclamatory. Interrogative sentence always ends with the question mark. In the same way, exclamatory sentence always consists of the exclamation mark. Now here see, it expresses feelings, it expresses emotions. There are different types of feelings and different types of emotion. Now here, when we are changing the reporting verb, reporting verb, because there are different types of feelings are there, emotions are there. In interrogative, we have used only ask because it is asking the question. If you can also use inquire, but in the exclaim. Reporting verb always we will use as exclaim. Exclaim will tell that this is the exclamatory sentence. Okay. Now we will do with the other words. Means here what happens? See, because I told, as I said, there are what happened different. What happens? See, emotions are there, different expressions are there, and that has to be shown. So for that you can use there with joy. Means from the after reading the sentence, you may come to know okay, this expression denotes what happened, joy. Then you can use there with joy, then with sorrow. Sorrow. Or you can use even joyfully, sorrowfully, sadly, sadly, etc. Means whatever emotions are there, if it is clear from it, it will be always clear from the statement. You have to use these other words. Then conjunction, what you are using, that. As usual, we will use the conjunction that. Okay, so see, if it is an exclamatory sentence will always have the exclamation mark. That is a sign which will tell you okay, it always expresses feelings, emotion. But if there is an exclamatory mark, that means it is an exclamatory sentence. Then the reporting verb which we have to use the reporting verb exclaim. Then other words, because it denotes different feeling, if you can say with joy, with sorrow, sadly, sorrowfully, then happily, like that words you can use. And then conjunction, as usual, we will use that. Now, if the statement is given, he said, comma into inverted comma, alas, I have faith. Now what happens? See here, alas. Okay. Now here what happens? See here, alas tells you it is a sad expression. Understand? Dejected, sad it is. And therefore, when you are changing it into indirect speech, how you will use he? Then you are using the reporting verb exclaim. Exclaim you have used. Now you know alas says shows what it shows, sorrow, sadness. So you can write with sorrow. He exclaimed with sorrow. See, he you have written because it is exclamatory sentence. You have used the exclamatory reporting verb exclaim. You know the feelings, emotion. That is, these words are said with sorrow. Therefore, you have used here with sorrow. And now conjunction, what you will use that? Conjunction that. He exclaimed with sorrow that. How what will be? I have failed. I will change to because he is studying. I will change to he. He. Have will change to had. It is past tense you have to do. I have changed to he. Have will change to had. And failed will remain failed. So it will read as he exclaimed with sorrow that he had failed. So this way you can change the exclamatory sentence, given the exclamatory sentence into the indirect speech. Okay, see here once more. Now reporting verb what we have to use here? Exclaim. Other words, Because whatever feelings it denotes, accordingly you will use with joy, with sorrow, sorrowfully, joyfully, sadly. Then you can use happily. In many there is a long list of the words. Then which conjunction you will be using? That conjunction you have to use. That means to join the sentence, you will use the word that. Then this is an example. He said, "Alas, I have failed." So he exclaimed with sorrow that he has failed. I hope this is clear with you. Now we'll move on to the last type of sentence, that is an imperative sentence. What do you mean by imperative sentence? The sentence which gives you advice, which gives you order, which gives you command. This statement which begins with the head, with the verb. That is called as imperative sentence. Imperative sentence. Imperative sentence, always remember, it begins with the verb. That is shut up, sit down, write fast. These are all called as the imperative sentences. When if it is an imperative sentence, reporting verb. Always first will be always reporting verb. According to the statement, you can use ordered. Then you can say requested. If it is please give me a glass of water, then you can use please. It denotes request. So you can request, advised. Here just remember, here it is SED. ADVI SED. SE is the verb. Then see, remember this. ADVI SE is the verb and ADVICE is the noun. So don't make mistake here. If you write here C, it will be wrong. So ADVISED. Ordered, then king, minister, they are giving some order, then we use as the commanded, instructed, etc. These are the reporting verbs which you can use according to the statement. So reporting verb can be ordered, you can use it requested, you can use advised, you can use commanded, instructed, etc. Then here conjunction that you will use will be to. Now if you take teacher said, children read your lessons regularly. Now see, teacher said, children read your lessons regularly. Now this is said. This is a reporting verb. That reporting verb will change to ordered, requested, advised, commanded, or instructed, or another. Now here what I can see, teacher is telling the student, it is advising, she is giving the advice to the children to read the lesson. So instead of said, which reporting verb we will use here? Advice. So how it will read? See here, teacher advised children. Whom did she advise? Children. So children. Now here conjunction we are using to. So here to read. Your will change to there. Your will change to there. Again here see homophones are there. THERE. There shows the denote the place and this shows the belonging possession. So THEIR. It won't be THERE. So teacher advised children to read their lessons regularly. Now see here. Simple how you are changing. teacher said, children, read your lessons regularly. Now, even if you are getting, you can in the dialogue type you are getting, or in the summary writing, if it is there, then when summary you are writing, if the sentence is given in the direct speech, while writing the summary, you will change it into indirect speech if it is an important part of that passage. Okay. So, teacher said, children, read your lessons regularly. So, teacher advised children to read their lessons regularly. These are what happens here. We have seen that speech, the changes in the reported speech when which we make well according to the tenses as well as the types of sentences. Then these are that's all related to the direct indirect speech. Thank you.